Hey guys, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different. I don't think I've ever really done something like this where I kind of like, yeah, I've done something like this, but like story time and its own vlog, like its own video, not like in a vlog. This is like story time. Story time. Okay, so I don't know if you guys, no, I don't know if I've like shared this before, but if I have, like, too bad. I'm sharing it again. So basically, okay, so last Easter, which was last year, 2015, Easter 2015, I had an Instagram. I had an Instagram in like since 2011, but there was this page made from my school of these kids who it was like confessions, and it was anonymous. No one knew. Oh, and by the way, just like ignore that over there. Like no one knew who the owner of the account was, and no one knew who the confession, like who made the confession. Only the owner knew everything. Like the owner knew everything. And so that was made, and it was like jokes like, oh, I love pizza. Oh, I snuck into a 1D concert before. Like it was like jokes like that. And I had this ex-boyfriend. This was like middle school, guys. This was like immature middle school. And I had this boyfriend, like ex-boyfriend, that we dated for a year and a half. And so like, and I never kissed him ever. Like I had my first kiss my freshman year, which is here, like this year. And funny thing is, it was with him. We'll get to that later. But so then on Easter, it was there were multiple accounts, so it wasn't just like there were multiple accounts. And the account that this account person decided to post one that was said, and I was involved in it. It was mainly like putting that towards me, you know, like he was involved in it too, but like it wasn't really, it was offensive to him, but it was like more towards me because it was more making fun of me. And he was like, and it said, the reason Kylie has a gap between her teeth is because she sucks Sandra's dick too much. Sander was my ex-boyfriend, okay? And so he didn't have an Instagram, so he had no clue until like people started telling him, and like things were going on with me, you know. And I was like, oh, it's no big deal, like who cares? I kind of like wiped it off my shoulders, like it went one in one ear and went out the other, or like it went through my eyes because I read it, I didn't see it. And like there were people sticking up for me in the comments, and there were like cuss words used, and those people sticking up for me, they was just used. And they were sticking up for me and like just saying, this is so stupid, like who would ever say stuff like that, like this is so immature, and just things like that. And so then after that, I went to school. It was on a Sunday, obviously, because Easter's on a Sunday, and it was on a Sunday, obviously. So I went back to school, and like it was so like the atmosphere and like how I felt was 100% different from how I felt like the couple days before that when I went to school. Like I did not like think anything, and you know, things go around so quick. And when me and him broke up, everyone knew the next day. Like we came to school, and everybody was like looking at me like, oh, Kylie, did you guys really break up? Like, yes, we did, we broke up, it's human, it happened, it's life, it happens, no, you know, just like stuff like that. And so things go around quick. Like you never realize how quick things go around until things go around quick in middle school and in high school. Learned that very quickly. I forgot what I was saying. Oh, okay, so like I went to school, and I was like, oh, it's no big deal, who cares, and no one's gonna think anything of it. And then it like no one was talking to me. Like all my friends except for like my three best friends, like they were the only ones who talked to me. and like no one was talking to me, and I was just like, this is so weird. And then I went to first period, and like it was so weird because like I sat in the back, yet I still felt so many people judging me, and like I just wasn't myself. And the vice principal, well, first of all, my first hour class, I was really close with that teacher that was choir. And excuse me, I'm filming a video. Thanks. Anyways, so like I was like really close to my choir teacher, and like I'd known her since 5th grade, like since like I just so close to her. And I was also close to the vice principal. And he walked in to like evaluate the class, evaluate the teacher, you know. And usually like I don't give him weird looks. And I was like kind of looking at him weird and kind of like nervous because I didn't like, because of what had just happened. Like I was just nervous, and like I didn't want to look at anything, and like I kept giving him these weird looks. And so after class, I went and I talked to my teacher, and I was like, dude, like this, I was like, you know the page? And like I told her, I was like, something inappropriate was said about me, and I started crying because I was like emotional about it, and no one was talking to me. And so then, and like the people I was talking to, they told me to tell a teacher, like tell the vice principal, tell a teacher, like you need to say something, tell your parents. And I didn't tell my parents either. And so then she went and she talked to the principal, and so then he came in 4th hour, and I sit in the front in 4th hour. And so like he walked in, and like it was so awkward. He like walked in and he like looked at me, and I was like, me? So then we like went in to his office, and he was like, oh, looks like I gotta get a new Instagram again, like, you know. And I kind of joke about it now, but like it was serious. And then after that, nothing was said. Like, I mean, yeah, people were like, oh yeah, Kylie said something, but like honestly, who cares? Like I didn't care. I was like, you know what, like I have this thing where like if stuff happens to me and people start to blame it on me, or like people start to like say stuff, I'm like, okay, and like I don't care. Like I don't care that it happened to me, I just don't want it to happen to other people. So that happened, and it didn't end very well. And I mean, I was fine after a while. Like I was fine. I didn't care anymore. And like all the teachers kept asking me like, hey, are you okay? And like my choir teacher, like a couple days later, because all the teachers found out, like all the junior high teachers like found out, and later I found out like I was in choir, and my choir teacher, she was like, all of you guys know what happened. Whoever, like, she was like, I hope it was no one in this room, because that was so like, it's disgusting, it's rude, it's inappropriate. Like she was like, I hope every single one of you are just as innocent as you seem, as perfect as you seem. And it just like, it breaks my heart. And she was like talking about it, and she like kept looking at me, and I get nervous like when stuff happens to me and then people start talking about it. I get nervous. And like I was cyberbullied, and we were reading a book and we were talking about it, and like I get so freaked out, and like I get nervous, and like I'd start shaking, and like I get butterflies in my stomach, like. And I remember in English, every time we talk about it, like I would say something, but after that I wouldn't speak. And like I'm getting kind of nervous right now, but like just stuff like that happens. And then now a year later, a couple months ago, maybe like a couple weeks ago, I was called a slut by a parent. So that happened, and like it was more miscommunication. So that happened, and I mean, I went through it. I was fine. Like I'm fine now. Like I'm fine. But I guess my main like thing is like, if stuff like this happens to you, if you're called things like this, like if you're cyberbullied, tell someone. Please just tell someone, because it's like, it's something that needs to be addressed that's never been addressed. I mean, yeah, it's been addressed, but like it's big, and it's not as little as you think. It's big. So don't put it as something smaller than what it really is, because it's bigger than what you think. And it's a lot it's just serious. Like, it's not something you just push aside like I tried to do. So hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna keep doing this, like, random, like, rants or random singing videos. This is just kind of like my life, like, random. I might end up filming, like, get ready with me, you know. I might end up doing stuff like that. Like, I just want to go with, like, kind of like random. I don't want to do all vlogs. I don't want to do all singing videos. I don't want to do all beauty. I kind of want to do some rant videos. I want to do vlogs. I want to do, and like sometimes YouTubers do like rant vlogs, like the vlog, but they'll rant in the vlog. I don't want that. I want this to be my own video, because usually when I rant, it's gonna be like 20 minutes. This is like 20 minutes. So I have to like edit this down, but anyways, so hope you guys got something out of this. I hope you guys don't keep it in. Like, it's not something to be ashamed of. Like, if it's true, obviously that's a different story, but if it's not, like, say something. And even if it is true, own up to it. Own up to it. You're gonna get more crap not owning up to it and avoiding it, because if there's evidence, there's evidence. Like, own up to it and be who you really are. If you make those choices, then own up to those decisions. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later. Bye.